Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and today we're going to be taking a driving tour of some random areas in North Philadelphia. Right now, we just turned off a front street. We're under Kensington Avenue. I'm going to drive to about Somerset, then I'm going to make a left, bust some zigzags. We're going to work our way towards the Olney neighborhood. Right now, we are currently on the borderline of East Kensington to my right and West Kensington to my left, which are two separate neighborhoods. On my right hand side, we have a Family Dollar. We're under the Market Frankford train line. That's this blue thing you see above us. It's train tracks, above ground train tracks. Not to be confused with the subway, which are below ground. On my right hand side, we have a charter school, which used to be the original Kelly's Corner. We're driving northbound. That's Sankofa Freedom Academy. It used to be Mariana Bersetti, but before Mariana Bersetti, it was Kelly's Corner. We're passing Surgeon Street, and now we're passing Hazard Street, the 1800 block. This whole block right here has several businesses that are ran by Asian families. This whole little strip is like an Asian strip, from barbershops to nail salons and more. Passing Kensington and Huntington. There's tons of needle caps over there on my right hand side we just passed. I got cars behind me, so please forgive me. I'm only traveling 19 miles an hour. Passing Harrowgate Street, and now we're passing Albert Street. On my left hand side, we got the Visitation Homes. And we also have the Community Center at Visitation, Catholic Social Services, Archdiocese of Philadelphia. This is located one block shy of Somerset and Kensington. Right now we're at Kensington Ave and Lehigh Avenue. On my left hand side, they're making a giant U-Haul facility, which is going to consist of storage units, and I'm not sure if they're going to be actually renting U-Haul trucks. It would only make sense, but I know for sure it's going to be storage units. On my right hand side, we have the 1 pound cheesesteaks. A lot of people ask me, Tune, what's the best cheesesteak in Philly? I say that's based on personal preference. There's dozens and dozens of places all throughout the city who could probably make a pretty good cheesesteak. But this place right here on my right hand side, 1 pound cheesesteaks, makes a cheesesteak unlike any other in the city. They're 2 feet long. So if you're ever in the city and you want to try a 2 foot long cheesesteak, you want to come to Kensington Ave and Lehigh Avenue, this intersection. We had a young couple over there sitting on my right hand side. Buddy right here in the orange shirt is sleeping mid-walk. On my right hand side, Tusculum, we're passing Tusculum. It's the Rocky block. That's the block where they shot the Rocky movie. I'm not gonna make a left right here on Bolden. I'm gonna make a left on Somerset, which is a half a block up. We got the Rock Ministries on my right hand side. There's a lot of public services in this area, from churches to ministries to Archdiocese, etc., etc. We're gonna make this left right here on Kensington and Somerset. We got the Somerset Fine Food Cold Beer on my left. It's a bar. On my right hand side used to be another bar. Now it's the Shamrock Mini Market. There's several businesses under here. Sunny Market, Deli Smoke Shop. There's a Chinese store and more. This area kind of fell apart within the last, some people would say 40 years ago it fell apart. I think it got worse within the last 5 to maybe, you could say, I wouldn't even say a decade, because it was bad. Thank you, sir. It was bad a decade ago, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. We're on the 2800 block of D Street, passing Auburn. We had some kids outside. The mom was filling up the little swimming pool. So right now we're in the Kensington Neighborhood, which is a couple blocks away from Kensington and Allegheny, where that crisis is taking place. I'm not gonna focus under the L. I'm just gonna drive through a few of these back blocks. On my left hand side, we have De Julia grocery store, a little local deli, passing Hart Lane, the 400 block to my left, 500 block to my right. home for rent on my left-hand side. There's a residential neighborhood, 2-story homes, a variety of facades from original brick to painted brick to stucco to stonework and more. We're on Indiana Ave and D Street. We got Tejada Deli Market on my right-hand side. We got this guy right here with what looks to be some sort of dolly trying to carry one heck of a large, it's like a china cabinet. Kind of big, buddy. You need a little bit of assistance there, man. We got a vehicle behind us. I'm doing 10, almost little, like 11 miles an hour. I'm gonna make this left on Elkhart just so I can get out of his way and also show you guys another block that you probably don't see as often. This is the 400 block of Elkhart. I'm gonna turn on the air a little bit, so please forgive me if you guys hear a little bit of wind. It's a little warm. Matter of fact, I should probably roll down the window, right? That would make a lot more sense than turning on the air. All right, we got this Jeep right here. They're having a little conversation. I'm gonna let them continue conversating. All right, we're on Boldenot. Clearfield and Boldenot. We got the 400 block of Clearfield to my left, 500 block of Clearfield to my right. Check out that Monte Carlo. That Monte Carlo right there is saucy. That's the LS Luxury Sport 4.3. Wow. That was spectacular. Passing Harrowgate Street. We got people playing music right here. That's why sometimes I leave the window up, because I can't predict what block is gonna have music on and what block's not gonna have music on. Sometimes you can hear it ahead of time, but I didn't know that block was gonna have music on, so. We're passing Ransback. Now we're passing Roarer. I'm gonna make a right down Roarer. There's the 3000 block of Roarer. We got Santa Grocery on my left. On my right hand side, there's a young man's face painted on this building. He passed away. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it briefly. I know you guys got a little quick shot of it, but yeah, his family, in order to keep his memory alive, they ended up painting his face on their residential home. To my knowledge, he was gunned down. We got El Pasafino on my right hand side. Wow, he was screaming samples, samples, samples extra vigorously. Yo! He wanted to make it known that he was giving out samples. Yo, look at this S2000 on my right hand side. He was like, sample, 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 sample. Yo, I guess you gotta get it how you get it, right? If their windows was rolled up, I don't think they was looking for samples, bro. Like, I can understand if their windows was rolled down. That was crazy. I don't know if the camera did justice and depicted it in the manner that I saw it in real life. Let's make this left on Hartwell Street. That's Kensington Ave right there. There's a few tents and stuff. I noticed recently that the tents started moving down the avenue. They were all at one area. Well, they moved around. Let me be clear. They moved around several different areas under Kensington. They moved around, and they moved around like Emerald and like Jasper and all of that. But lately, they went from like K&A and Kensington and Clearfield to like now Somerset, and now on all the little between blocks. I've even seen them as far as Kensington and Huntington, which is past Lehigh Avenue, which is around where we first started at. Some people say tomb, but why don't these people live in a shelter, or why don't people find them help, or why don't they go to a home, or do these people have homes? We're passing Indiana, 500 blocks to my left, 600 blocks to my right. You see, the problem is we're actually 1 block shy of Harrowgate Park, aka Needle Park. Did I just say Harrowgate Park? I did not say McPherson Square Park. That was a complete brain fart. But yeah, so a lot of people say we're actually like 3 minutes from Harrowgate, but that was McPherson Square Park, aka Needle Park. But a lot of these people do have homes, or they did have homes, but for whatever reason or another, wow, she picked up the baby so vigorously. A lot of vigorousness is happening today. But yeah, so they have homes. They want to be next to the substance. Is easily accessible. There's a term called dope sick. You know, they end up getting sick. Basically like a withdrawal. And the farther you are from the area, the longer it's gonna take for you to grab your stuff. So basically, I'm gonna make this right hand side. I'm gonna make this right turn on Clearfield. And we're gonna turn left right here on E Street. That's the 600 block of Clearfield in front of us. We just exited the 500 block. That's McPherson Square on my right hand side. This dude right here is having a conversation with his lap. Yeah. So we're pretty much 2-3 blocks shy of where everything is happening at. But this is Kensington Neighborhood, guys. This is the actual neighborhood. Now this is North Kensington or Upper Kensington. Passing Lippincott. Now we're passing Wishart. There's mixed ethnicities around here. You have a variety of cultural backgrounds. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, African Americans, Caucasians. You might have a few Asians still in the neighborhood. Now if we go right, we're 2 blocks off of Kensington and Allegheny. That's where you'll go and you'll see many people outdoors, possibly shooting up and things like that. We're on E and Allegheny. So far, another person sleeping, nodded off, talking to their lap. I've done seen 3 people thus far on different areas. Passing Hilton, 600 East Hilton. Now we're passing Willard, 600 East Willard. Now we're at E and Westmoreland. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here on Westmoreland. We could keep going straight, but like I said, we're gonna be working our way towards ʻŌlni. So I just wanted to take you guys on a little journey towards ʻŌlni. We're at Roar and Westmoreland. 3300 block to my right, 3200 block to my left. We're passing Grants back, 3300 block to my right, 3200 to my left. Grants back and Westmoreland. Now we're at D and Westmoreland. I believe this is Mcvay Park on my right hand side. Don't hold me to that. Let me double check. Yeah, I believe that is Mcvay Park. I can't really tell you right now because I don't see any signage, but yeah. Passing Hurley. Passing the 3200 block of Boulder. This factory on my left, it was abandoned for quite some time. They've been cleaning it out. And I believe they're gonna bring it back to life soon. We're at C and Westmoreland. These lots on my left and on my right, I foresee them being sold in the near future and housing being placed on them. We're passing the 3300 block of Roseville. Check out that fluorescent yellow Civic. Such a bright yellow, right? I actually like that yellow. That's like my little meet me. I just got finished we're on B and Westmoreland. I just got finished putting it together. We got Stetson Elementary School on my left, or AKA it would be a middle school, right? I think now I go through what, K through 8th? I don't know. I never go there, but I know that's Stetson. Kip. Let's make this right on Kip Street. They actually shot a They shot an episode of Parking Wars. ๊�lni Parking Wars right here on my right hand side. Some dude's Civic got a boot and he lived right here on my right hand side. He came out on the episode. You can still find that on YouTube. There was a few segments shot in the hood. Most of them were like Center City or the nicer neighborhoods, but there was a few that was shot in the hood. Congratulations, she graduated. Yama or Yana? I think Yana was her name. On the 3300 block of Kip. I'm gonna be careful. Traffic. Yeah, so I just put together the meet, and for those of you who don't know, I just did a full rebuild on it. Mainly all cosmetic. Trying to bring it back to life because it was kind of ugly looking with all the stickers that I had on it. Owned this is 2014, and yeah, it was super duper faded. So if you check out my Toon Be Chillin' YouTube channel, TOONBECHILLIN, I'm gonna be uploading a episode there that shows when I took it apart, when I painted it, and when I put it back together, and the final outcome. But I went with a fluorescent theme. At least I tried to. The fluorescent main 4 base colors that I used, they laid really tacky. I didn't really like the way that they laid, but I managed to make it work. And then when I threw the clear coat on it, I threw some clear coat. It kind of took away the fluorescentness to it. Kind of, you know, took away the purpose of it being fluorescent. We just exited the 3400 block of Kip. But it still looks good. Came out pretty nice, came out neat. It was an abstract piece for show. Let's make this left on the 3400 block of ๊�lni. This pump, they got a hose on. That's a good way to get free water. You ran a hose, like a 50-foot hose, straight from the pump to the front of the house. Car wash for everybody. Free car washes for everybody on the block. Alright, so we just exited the 3400 block of ๊�lni. I'm gonna cross over. I gotta be careful here. Make sure nobody's flying out. What's that, Wonder Dog? Oh, the Underdog. On my left hand side, I said Wonder Dog. The Underdog. He was painted on my left hand side on the back of a van. Got a nice piece over there on the side of the building by Rue. It says Rue. Hayes. Vegas Sports Bar on my right hand side. We're at ๊�lni and Westmoreland. I'm gonna make this right hand turn. We just exited the 3300 block of ๊�lni. I'm gonna try to work my way into traffic. Alright, now we're on A and Westmoreland. This block used to be a popping block back in the day. It's not as active as it once was. We have this gentleman right here selling water ice. Papi. Yeah, he's selling water ice. He's trying to make a hustle. Yo, I didn't even realize that he had his water ice box on a wheelchair. Yo, I didn't even notice that until I passed him. Let's make this right on the 3300 block of Water Street. That box, that water ice box, he probably had like 3 or 4 flavors. And it was, the thing he was rolling it around on was an actual wheelchair. Yeah, so water ice, we had another one in Philly on Cumberland, but they bought out that little private factory, a little distributor. They used to sell buckets of water ice for $10. Now we still got the original one on Lehigh. They sell Italian water ice buckets, And the Italian water ice buckets sell wholesale. They were $10 back in the day. Now they're probably more like $12. But you get a whole bucket of, like a tall bucket, like a nice sized tall bucket. You know, I remember they had the small little ice cream style buckets for $5. And then they had the full size tall buckets. Prime time sports bar, am I right? Somebody passed away there. His face was on the side of the building. And then they had the full size bucket for 10, but now I'm sure they went up because of inflation, like 7 and probably like 12. But if you spend $12 for a bucket or whatever, let's say you get 3 buckets. You start out with 3 colors: cherry, blueberry, and maybe rainbow, right? And then you sit there and let's say your initial. All right, there's so much music, so give me 1 second. I'm on my DMX grind. Stop! Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, but let's make this left right here. Alrighty then. Yeah, so like I was trying to say, let's make this left right here on Lee Street. We're on Tioga and Lee. So if you get a bucket of water ice, they're $12 each. 12 times 2 is 24, plus another 12, that's 36, right? If my mathematics are correct. And then you sell each cup of water ice for $1, $1.50. Maybe you have smalls for $1, large for $1.50, right? And out of each bucket of water ice, you could probably make, out of a $12 bucket, you could probably make 30, maybe $40. And that's without removing your actual investment. Let's say you make 40 and you got to remove the 12, which is what you invested in it. So you made what, like a $28 profit? But you do that times 3 buckets for those dudes who don't have a job or a fixed income, on disability or something. That's extra income that they can make on the daily. You know what I mean? I remember when I was young, I used to sell water ice when I was a kid, when I was like 11. Yeah, my pop put me down to it when I was early. I guess he wanted me to learn business skills, and I was selling water ice. And I remember every day as a kid, I was making like 50, 60 bucks as a kid. But of course, I had to remove out my investment, go buy more buckets, and keep the profit, and so on. But yeah, that's a true story, absolutely. All right, we're in Westmoreland, Lee and Westmoreland, exiting the 3300 block of Lee, entering the 3200 block of Lee. We're gonna start working our way towards the ʻŌlni section because we're not far off. So yeah, I think he wanted us to know what he was distributing. Passing Willie. Got some pieces on my left, pieces on my right. We're at Allegheny, Lee and Allegheny. This is Allegheny Avenue. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna merge on the Allegheny. Thank you very much, Miss or Mr. New Jerseyan, with the Jersey tags for allowing me to come in. Most New Jerseyans don't let you merge into traffic. I'm gonna make this right on Front and Allegheny, and then we're gonna cross over, and we're in the Fairhill neighborhood. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go via 5th Street to ʻŌlni. This is a little business strip. It's not as thriving as it once was, but there's still a lot of businesses open compared to the bottom side of Front Street. This is Front Street. I showed you guys a walking toward Front Street the other day when it turned off into I'm about to say Westmoreland. When it turned off into Kensington, we're on front of Westmoreland. But this is an old police station on my left. I also did a 360 abandoned tour in there on my left-hand side. This is an abandoned police station. I took you guys on a full walking tour inside that police station. The basement, the first floor, and the second floor. Yup. So if you look at my channel, you look at the VR 360 videos, you guys can see the inside of that police station. The dude in that the Z350 was singing, and then he looked at me, and then he kept going straight. I guess he saw that I saw him singing, and he pushed the pedal to the metal. And I'm gonna make this left coming up on Tioga. front of Tioga. I'm gonna make this left on Tioga. We got Iglesia Adventista. It's a church on my right hand side. Passing Hope Street. Wow, they turned that into a church. That used to be a home. Wow. But then again, Pentecostals always turn homes into churches. So. Passing Tioga and Howard. We're on Tioga, traveling westbound. We got Cramp Elementary School on my left-hand side. We have Masher in Tioga. We got Holiness Mennonite Missionary Church on my right. That black building. Nice classic on my left, the Cadillac. I saw it in the top. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so I can catch this green light, green light, green light, green light. I made it. And I'm gonna slow back down again. I only went 20 miles an hour to make that green light. We're passing Phillips Street. And now we're passing Dillman Street. We got Andelise Food Market on my left. I did drive-thrus of all these little neighborhoods, all these side blocks that we're passing. I've been through them on many occasions before via camera. So if you just look through my page, you'll see them. We're crossing American Street, 3400 American Street. Now we're crossing 3400 Boldine or Boldine. Now we're at 3rd Street, 3rd and Glenwood Ave. I'm gonna merge onto Glenwood Ave right here on my left-hand side. See, there's mattresses on my right-hand side. People just disposed of them there. This is a junkyard on my right-hand side. You can get like auto body parts and everything. They also do auto body painting and stuff. So it's a repair shop, Mendoza Repair Shop. I got cars behind me, so I'm doing 23 miles an hour. We got an abandoned factory on my right-hand side. We got tons of tires on my right, trash, and more. I'm gonna make this right on 5th Street. Now we're on 5th Street. We're about to approach Tioga, 5th and Tioga. Passing the 500 block of West Tioga. We got El Principe restaurant on my left-hand side. We got J&S Auto Tags on my right-hand side. Good looking, thank you very much. The person on my left was sleeping, so I figured I'd go, and the other one on my right ended up going, and they let me go. Alright. Passing 5th and Venango. Now we're at 5th and Erie. I'm not gonna keep going up 5th Street because that'd be the easy route. I'm gonna just cut through some of these back blocks so you guys can see the back blocks all along the journey. Now we are going to be in the Hunting Park neighborhood. Make this left right here on Erie Avenue, and then I'm gonna make this right on the 3700 block of Randolph Street. You got Fu Ming Chinese restaurant right there in the corner. We got Iglesia Pentecostal Rosa de Saron. I'm sorry guys, I caught the yawn. J&S Auto Center on my right. Alright, we're back at Randolph, and we're about to cross over to Butler. This is Rising Sun, so I'm gonna try to cross over to Butler right here. We got Butler Street Medical on the corner. This is the 600 block of Butler. It looks like Amazon dude in front of us. Dang, dude, you got a lot of packages in there, and they're poorly packed. It looks like you just threw all the boxes in the trunk and just said, I'm out for the day. Wow. That's an amazing amount of packages. You got something for me in there, buddy? Oh, please don't tell me you got 20 packages to deliver on this block. That's the thing that's unavoidable in some of these tours. I always get stuck behind an ice cream truck, a pedestrian, a delivery driver, whether it be Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, whatever. Whether it's a trash truck, whatever, a piece of whatever. There's always somebody that just double parks in the street. That's something you got to live with when you're in the city. If you don't have patience, city life might not be for you. Yeah, the dude answered his door with a bunch of boxes in his hand too. Oh, that was next door. I'm like, yo, what he came out with all these boxes for? Oh, that's trash. I thought that dude came up with boxes to give him. I'm like, yo, what we all trading up? You want to take the packages and you want to give him a bunch of unwrapped boxes? All right, youngster. You look like a young fellow there trying to make $1. Let's go, bro. Keep it moving, Please don't stop again at the corner. If so, double park. I mean, don't double park. Park in the street, park on the sidewalk, drive on the something, park on the roof, please. Another graduate on my left-hand side. Oh man, he's probably gonna go to the next block. Where are we gonna turn off? We're gonna turn off because I'm not gonna sit here. We got a Rest in Peace memorial right here on my left. Alright, he went left, so we're gonna go straight. Straight is a horrible block. It's super bumpy. Oh my Jesus. They're double parked over here too, so it was like a lose-lose. Like it didn't even matter. Like, oh man, they're double parked over here in this corner. I hope you're not gonna take forever, man. See, taking the back blocks kind of screwed us over. People on my right gonna go fishing. I see a bunch of fishing rods and stuff. Oh wow, the fishing rods were going into the back of this vehicular device. That goes to show you. Seems like they're never gonna pack their fishing gear. You can do it, buddy. Enter the vehicular device. You can do it, buddy. Apply the drive gear. You can do it, buddy. Put it in gas. Go. Go, 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 go. Any day now. I'm not getting any younger here. That's what I'm saying. You beeping at it yourself. Or is that the people behind me? I think the people behind me are beeping. Oh man, they're waiting for their whole family to come out and go fishing with them. Can you guys go around the block and maybe they'll be, ready by the time you go around the block? How many more people are you gonna let in the vehicle to go fishing? Thank you. You'll take the whole family fishing. All I was saying was just go around the block until they were ready. Like, Give them enough time to get their stuff. No. Just stand in the middle of the street and block everybody. No problem. Yeah, it's the downside sometimes about going through these back blocks. Make me reconsider going straight. Because I go straight and then boom, the dude just threw on his flashes and double park. We done spent 6 minutes in these 2 blocks. You know how much we could have solved in 6 minutes? Alright, I'm just gonna go a little bit fast. We're doing 19 miles an hour. It seems fast, but it's not, guys. Now I'm gonna slow down to 15. Boom. See? 15. Seems fast, but it's not. Technically, it's super duper slow. We're on Fairhill Street. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. Yeah, I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. I think I'm gonna take y'all through Hunting Park, and then we'll get to like probably like, let me see. I want to go to Old York Road to get to ๊�lani. There's so many different ways I could have went to ๊�lani. I could have just went up 5th Street. 5th Street would have been the easiest, fastest way, but I'm not looking for speed here. I'm looking to try to take you guys through some blocks where people are out and about. This dude on my left, they're sitting on the roof. They chilling. Alright, passing Marshall and Lycoming. We're on Lycoming right now. Now we're approaching 7th and Lycoming. Now we're approaching Franklin. I smell the grill. I smell people grilling. Grill life. Yesterday was the perfect day to grill. Today, it's kind of sunny. I don't like grilling in the sun. Man, you're more than welcome to go. Pedestrians first. Alright, we're passing Darien Street. We have Hunting Park in front of us, always known as Huntington Park in Philadelphia to the Philadelphians who don't pronounce it correctly. I ain't gonna fraud. I always used to call it Huntington Park. Yo, what's up, dog? You trying to go Huntington Park? And it's really called Hunting Park. Or hunting, yeah, it's hunting. Like if you're hunting for fish or you're hunting for ducks or something, it's called Hunting Park. And we got another street called Huntingdon. But people used to call that too was Huntington. I'm on Huntington Street. We got Hunting Park Ave, which is just right here. Hunting Park Ave. We're on 9th and Hunting Park Ave. And then we also got Huntingdon Street, which is near Lehigh. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on 9th and Hunting Park. We're gonna go through Hunting Park. There's usually a lot of ambience here. It's early, so there's not gonna be much ambience, but there will be some ambience. In the afternoon hours, it becomes like the mecca of where people come and show off their cars, play music, hang out, grill, cook out, bring the kids. Yeah, it'd be a whole bunch of people here. And it gets so bad that they gotta close the park. And then people still drive on the sidewalks and drive over the grass and drive through these barriers right here. You see these little barricades? These little yellow things on my left. There's one on my left, one on my right. Yeah, it gets so packed in here that like it moves at a crawl, like at a standstill. Super duper slow. Like you better not come through this park in the summer and you ain't got air conditioner and it's a 100-degree day. You're gonna be frustrated because you're gonna be stuck. There's a pool on my left-hand side. There's a baseball game going on my right-hand side. So there's some ambience, but there's not much ambience. There is some. There's a U-Haul truck parked in the grass over there on my left. I noticed that they gated up the gazebo. That gazebo is never gated. On my left, they put a gate all the way around it, and now you can't get in it without, I guess, permission, which is weird. There's a little baseball game on my right amongst adults. There's a little baseball field there, and right in front of us, there's another baseball field. There's a basketball court on my left, bunch of people playing basketball. See how there's more cars parked here? That's because there's another baseball game going off here. Boom. And you got the people on my right that are spectating. See? They're spectating that baseball game. Yeah, this place right here gets super duper packed. I was here one time. It's on my channel. I was recording, and I just had the camera out. Coincidentally, I was pointed behind us. Like, I was standing right there on my right, and I was pointed behind us where traffic's coming. And a four-wheeler drives through and crashes into a car. And I got that all on camera, and it's on my page. It's not funny, but yeah, I just happened to be pointing the camera at the right time, and the four-wheeler crashes right into the car. But the dude didn't really show any anger. He didn't really show like he was mad or anything. Like, he looked at it, and his vehicle was damaged. He just let the dude with the four-wheeler go. Like, I would have been furious. Like, yo, Pop, you're gonna have to pay up, bro. Like, you have to toss me some like bread. Like, you have to walk to the ATM, leave your bike here, and you know what I mean, toss me something, bro. Cause they'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you something, and they'll disappear. There's another basketball court right here on my left-hand side. Right here is where the Mecca be at. All the loud music right here. It got so bad that now they post up signs, do not play loud music. But I mean, it's a park, and I don't know what to tell you, but they still gonna play loud music, which they do. They always play loud music. So this is called Hunting Park. This is a park that a lot of people also come to learn how to drive at. See these turns? A lot of people come here and learn how to drive. If they want to learn how to operate a vehicle, this is where they come to. Like, the parent will bring them here, uncle, aunt, husband, wife, whatever. Whoever is gonna teach someone, they'll usually bring them here because this is a good spot to learn at. It got turns. It's in a park, so it's not on Main Street. It's still where there's cars and pedestrians and stuff at, but it's not as bad as being in, like, you know, the main streets. And I'm gonna make this right, and we're gonna make this right on Hunting Park Ave. Hunting Park Ave travels right through Hunting Park. See, it says amplified sound prohibited. Right there, that's a brand new sign. And then they got a speaker with some music notes. Yeah, right, and they still play loud music. They kick you out the park at like 8:30 because they close the park at 9. So they'll start driving through. The park ranger, he'll start driving. We're at Old York Road in Hunting Park. I'm gonna make this right on Old York Road. Yeah, they'll start driving through, and they'll be like, man, like their little siren. Woo! And they'll be like, you guys gotta go. We're about to close the park. Some people will stay there to the very last minute. Some people will leave early. Speed limit's 25, we're doing 20. Passing Bristol Street and Old York Road. Now, if we make a right, we'll end up on the Roosevelt Boulevard, which I do not want to go right now, so I'm gonna cross the Roosevelt Boulevard, and we're gonna keep going up towards the ๊�ləni section. On 4300 Old York Road, I just drank some moisturizement. Yo, there's a sign right there that says roof tune-up, $4.95. Wow, that's new for me to see. A tune-up for a roof. I guess like a touch-up, fixing it up. Gutter cleaning and roof coatings. Oh, okay, that's what they call a tune-up. A roof coating? Man, I could get on my own roof and paint it with a roof coating and clean my gutters. So $4.95. Alright, we're passing Roosevelt Boulevard. We got a little park right here on my right hand side. Now we're passing Blavis. I'm gonna keep on going straight. I honestly took the scenic view because I could even go left and get on Broad Street and make it to ๊�ləni a lot faster. But yeah. Let me slow down. Cortland, Old York Road, passing Cortland. Oops, we're gonna take this yellow. Stenton Park is to my left-hand side. We're on the 4700 block of Old York Road. Colorful Kids, 3 Learning Center on my left. We're in the Glenwood neighborhood, passing Mentor Street. Now we're passing Loudon. We're on Old York Road in Loudon. We got Kids Corner Development Center Summer Camp on my right. Passing Eleanor Street. Several businesses to my left. Now we're on Rockland and Old York Road. If we take Rockland to my right, we'll hit 5th Street. And then we can go straight to Olney, the little business strip. But I'm probably gonna enter it from the back block. We got Broad and Rockland, ice cold beer on my left. It's a green light. Man, she had the brightest red lipstick ever. Wow. There was like an Asian woman there sitting on the floor. She was like Cambodian or something of that nature. She was a more darker caramel complexion. Passing Albany Street. And she had the brightest fluorescent red lipstick that I've ever seen on a person of her complexion, which is my complexion basically. Me and her were damn near similar to the same complexion. But yeah. Passing Ruscombe. We got Rite Aid Pharmacy to my right hand side. We're at Windrum Ave. We're at Windrum and Old York Road. Alright, we're gonna make this right hand turn. We can make a right on red. We got the Logan coin op on my left hand side. That's because Logan, ʻŌlni, and all of that stuff is within the same area of the city. You look on the map, you'll see that they're actually titled the same. Passing 13th and Windrum. Passing the 5100 block of Camac. Now we're passing Duncannon Ave, the 1100 block of Windrum. Another graduation, congratulations, grad party banner on my right. Passing 11th and Windrum Ave. Alright. We're at 10th and Fisher. Passing Fisher. Passing 9th and Fisher. Yeah, if you look on the map, it says Logan, Ogons, and Fern Rock. We're like a block shy of the ʻŌlni neighborhood, so we're at 8th and Fisher. Passing Franklin, the 5200 block of Franklin. And now we are in the ʻŌlni neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially in the ʻŌlni neighborhood. We're passing the 5200 block of Marshall. We're at 6th and Fisher Ave, 600 block of Fisher. Make this right down Fairhill and then we'll come up 5th Street. 5th Street's like right there in front of us, but I figured I'm gonna make it right so y'all can see some of these blocks in the ʻŌlni neighborhood. Let me turn off the air. I turned on the air conditioner just to get a little breeze because it started getting muggy. As you can see, the houses are pushed back and they got little lawns. Notice how when we came from North Philly, like the Kensington neighborhood or the Fairhill neighborhood, they didn't have lawns. But over here in ʻŌlni, they have lawns. Like we got the birds in the middle of the street eating bread. Whose smart idea was it to throw the bread in the middle of the street? Come on, birds. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. Go ahead. And you got to land right in the middle of the street, birdie bird? Yeah. Whose smart idea was it to throw the breadcrumbs in the middle of the street? Like, instead of just putting it like on the sidewalk. Alright. Let's make this left-hand turn. I'm going to allow these young ladies to do a jaywalk. They straight up went in at an angle. Alright, we're at 5th and Duncannon Ave. We got Peony Garden on my left. Passing Lawrence, the 5200 block. On my left, it's a no outlet. So all these blocks are blocked off because there's a train track over there. So even if you go left on any one of these blocks, it's all no outlet. However, 3rd Street does go up. Yeah, 3rd Street has a street that goes straight under the underpass, but the other ones are no outlets. This little EF white Pearl Civic right here, the sedan, that's my buddy Dave. It's pretty clean. He just painted it recently. He did it himself. Pretty good job. Passing American Street. We're gonna make this right. Right here on 2nd Street. 2nd and Duncannon. It's the SEPTA bus that's going by us, the J bus. Gonna make this right. We got La Posh Hair Designers on my left. Passing Rubicam. I'm gonna make this right on Sheldon, on the 200 block of Sheldon Street, in the Olney neighborhood. I've covered Ôlney before on several occasions too. It's on my channel, guys. So if you guys take a look and feel free to browse, you can check it out. See these guys right here, they got porches, but they got a little teeny grass terrace in front of their house, which lines the sidewalk. So some of them vary because it looks like they did cement or they did brick to close off the actual, the little kids. They were having fun. They saw the vehicle and they started making noises and screaming. Let's make this right hand turn. We just exited the 200 block of Sheldon. This 3rd Street. Let's go up under that underpass. Underpass I was telling you about. We got Morrison School on my left, passing Rubicam. We're at 3rd and Duncannon Ave. We got RM Mini Market on my right hand side. We got Sunny Laundromat on my right, open 7 days. See, these houses don't have the little grassy terrace that the other ones did just a block ago. So it's a wide variety of facades. Passing Wellens. And the ones on my right, Wellens, that block did have little grass terraces. We're at 3rd and Fisher. They sell lean bays at that house in the corner with the blue little trimming, the little front terrace surrounding the blue on my right. They sell lean bays. Lean bays spell limber, like limber. But it's a Spanish term for, it's like a Spanish water ice. Passing Delphine. This is that little train track that I was telling you about, and look how much debris is under this train track. Look how much debris. is under here. So much dumping. Yeah, lean bays, they have a peculiar taste. They're like Spanish flavored. Like, they have the coconut, but they got like the mango, and then they got like grapefruit, passion fruit, and yeah, they have like strange colors. They're like syrupy. It's kind of like a frozen water ice. They mix the liquid and they put it in the freezer. They freeze them, and then you basically eat it. It's just kind of like a hard water ice, but you gotta scrape it. Well, I used to scrape it with my teeth. I don't really like them no more. We got First Presbyterian Church on my right hand side of ʻŌlni. All right, we're at 3rd and Tabor. All right. Passing Clarkson, we're entering the 5500 block of 3rd Street. Some of these houses have side garages. We're on 3rd and Olney Ave. Let's make this left on Olney Ave, and then let's turn up 5th Street. So we're on Olney Ave in the Olney neighborhood. We're on the 5500 block of 3rd Street. We're about to turn to the 300 block of Olney Ave on my left-hand side. We're facing northbound. On my left is westbound. On my right is eastbound. Behind us is southbound. If you guys were wondering the time, it's 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Guys, make this left-hand turn. Westbound. There's that big house right down the corner. You see it? And then you got these regular row homes on my left. We're at ONZ on my right-hand side. We're at 4th and Ôlney. We got Sun's H Hair Salon, $10 and up. On my right, looks like an Asian place. This guy was not planning on stopping. Y'all see how he was about to squeeze himself in? He was about to eat that red light and go right through it. Over the hills on my right. Now we're gonna start hitting a bunch of businesses, because on Ôlney and on 5th Street there's a bunch of businesses. This person's gonna park, so I was gonna go around them, and this person just rushing by me. The dude that was just about to eat the red light just rushed right by us to do what? Park up? Come on, brother, man. You tripping, dude. Like, I was just about to casually make a left. Luckily, I looked in my rearview mirror. He flew right by me. Incredible. We're on 5th and Ôlney. I'm going to make this right on Ôlney. Well, we're on 5th Street now, but I just turned off of Ôlney. We got the little business strip right here. It's Sunday, so a lot of these businesses are closed. A lot of the businesses you've seen on most of the popular business strips today, like Front Street, were closed because it's a Sunday. They're only open Monday through Saturday. I'm gonna make this U-turn right here so y'all can see the other side of the business strip, because even though there's a couple more businesses going straight up, this is pretty much the most popular area of this Ôlney business strip. 5th and Chew. We're on 5th and Chew. There's businesses on both sides. And this strip is still thriving for the most part. I mean, there's still people who come shop here, people who come get their food here, people who come, you got the Rite Aid on my right, get their meds, the Ôlney convenience store on my left. There's always a lot of foot traffic here. There's always tons and tons of double parking. We got Donut Plus on my left. We got New Coffee Time on my right. We got Tang Pharmacy on my right. We got a pawn shop on my left. You'll find a pawn shop damn near in every neighborhood in Philly, for the most part. Not all neighborhoods, but I would say about a little over half of the percentage of the neighborhoods have pawn shops. Mr. Pizza on my left, Boost Mobile on my right, Fred Income on my right, Income Tax Spot, Cafe Milan, Universal Hair Gallery, Tan Chu. There's a lot of Asian businesses straight up 5th Street. Like after 5th and the Boulevard, you go straight up, like 5th and ๊�ləni, 5th and Tacony and all that. There's a lot of Asian businesses. All right, I'm gonna make this right on Tabor Road. And unfortunately, this is gonna conclude our 1 hour driving tour. I didn't focus in any neighborhood in specific. I just wanted to cruise, drive, show you guys a little bit of the ambience scattered throughout the neighborhoods. Because sometimes when I focus on one neighborhood, that neighborhood might not be awake yet. Right here in this video, you guys saw 4, 5, 6 different neighborhoods, and they were awake in varying degrees. So some were a lot more active than others. But I'm gonna make this right on 6th Street, and I wanna say thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate your support. We're gonna end this tour off in the ๊�ləni neighborhood. Thank you. Comment in the comment section. Every comment helps this channel grow. Hit that thumbs up. Every thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to cop up on your Tune 215 merch. That is awesome if you do, and if you don't, I still love you. This is your homeboy Tune 215, Tune Dollars, Tune be chillin'. I'm turning on ๊�ləni Ave, and I'm tuning out.